So smooth. All right. Not so smooth. Hang on. I played this video earlier and it worked.
Yep. You can't share your desktop and play it? Is that what we learned, though?
No. So I'm trying to use the media bucket
Ah,
on Riverside and say, play this video, which, played fine in rehearsal, if I can
right.
say it that.
Hello, everybody. We're
Hey,
trying to we're trying to figure something out.
yeah, as always, hide the preview, show the preview, show it live, play it. No.
We
Wow.
can hear it. This is
Well,
what
that's
happened
okay.
last time.
It did. I know. It's kind of odd. Like while we are live right now, I
Yeah.
can't say show this video live, and you guys don't need to hear about this. Let's get past this, and it's like when tech people join a Teams call
Hmm.
and they've got two or three options for hardware, and they go, "Can you hear me now?" or "Hang on, let me just change cameras," or
Yeah.
and then 5 minutes later, "Hi, so how are you doing?" Yeah.
We don't want to be those tech people. We want to be
No,
the tech people that talk about, hey, we got a show to put on and
mm-hmm.
we want your help. So,
We do.
for those that are watching us live, thank you for joining us. We're going to start talking about these messages that we flagged and would love to get your input on the chat in YouTube. If you don't want to chat, we understand, but we would prefer you throw some chat in there. Let us know you're here and give your feedback on each one of the messages that we talk about. And
Hmm.
from this, then we will produce the show and we will, uh, from your input. So,
It sounds really organized, but it's kind of what Daniel and I did earlier. We just thought that we'd share that experience
mm,
and include our community. And Daniel, you probably don't know this, but it also takes me back to when I used to be a postie. I used to sort mail in the morning early, and spend a couple of hours putting all that together and making sure it was going to come off my bike in the right order.
mm,
Um, so yeah, there's history there. The mail sorting
history.
room.
Love it.
Yep.
So, let's get at it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Right. Well, from the
We have
top.
we flagged 9 messages, right? I think we have 9.
Hmm.
So let's talk about it. Which ones are going to make the cut? First
Okay.
up.
We're a bit shy on numbers of messages with pictures, so you'll just have
Yeah,
to imagine.
right.
So
Imagine
the
something's
SharePoint
here.
one.
Although this one, you just imagine it's not there.
Well, because it's about taking something away.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah. And this actually kind of strikes a bit at the heart because I spent a good number of months with various different clients helping them set up their intranet sites and connecting it so that it was integrated with Microsoft Viva connections.
Hmm.
And here we are, a connections web part, the feed,
Hmm.
which will be retired, and also the news video news links.
Yep.
So you won't be able to say, I want a video to appear in this feed. Hmm.
Which I mean, if they're getting rid of the one web part, of course they're getting rid of that other functionality.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Yeah, I think this message frankly caught me off guard a little bit. Getting rid of the feed for Viva Connections.
Mm.
I know there's some people using it. I know that. Um, I mean, I've had my own kind of issues from time to time with it, but that was typically in demo tenants. It wasn't, live tenants. So
Mm.
um, I'm I'm a little surprised by this. I'd like to see the telemetry, but who knows? They're getting rid of it. So
Yeah. Well, let's save the deeper
yep,
commentary and opinions for the show
sure,
if we choose to use this message. I
yep.
think, given that Viva's been a part of our lives for some time, how about we oh, come on. Same old thing. We'll have to do those options live, dog.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm sure that they were here earlier when I
uh-huh.
chose them.
Sure.
Yeah, and as
S-
soon as I go to use them for the show, you see, look, label,
Uh-huh.
label, but it hasn't copied the label
It
over.
didn't. So
Come
for
on,
this
Luke.
one, I would say this is a maybe, right?
Maybe. All right.
Mobby.
What?
Mobby.
Oh, I thought you were saying I didn't spell it correctly.
No, no, no.
Okay. Uh, moving on.
Okay.
Outlook, and I was trying to visualize this. What is this? Because it's a message with no picture. The quick compose pop up with inline appointment creation in new Outlook for Windows for the web. So you
I,
click on a slot in your calendar and
Mhm.
it gives you the opportunity to quickly pop in the crucial details. Is that what's changing?
Yeah, it's getting rid of that pop up and allowing you to actually type um, in that slot. I mean, that's the way the
Oh,
Outlook Classic worked. So now it's
yeah.
saying they're kind of going back to that.
Okay. So you just pop in the words, it appears in the slot while you've got it selected.
Yeah, and so if it's kind of wonky to be honest.
Mm.
This whole like trying to make it so simple. Frankly, I think I never ever, well, not never. That's a bad way of saying it, but I rarely did the whole flyout. It pops out and it gives you just like four things or whatever to put in.
Mm.
And it's like, no, I need more. I need to put more information in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm always having to just expand it.
Expand,
So,
yeah.
so even this is okay. You're going to type it in there.
But you're
Cool.
still going to need to open
You're
it.
still going to need to open it.
Yeah.
So, um, that double click behavior is probably what I'm going to be doing anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Um, I think it helps for those people who just are trying to throw a quick time slot in there while they remember. But yeah, like you and I think we need to put in the details at the time to make sure that we're,
yeah,
yeah. Anyway, another maybe? I don't
this
know.
is a slight maybe.
Okay, maybe this is actually kind of good. So we'll go add another option, slight maybe.
Yeah, because I don't know. It kind of feels like it's not that big of a deal, but
Mm-hmm.
it is something that is kind of making Outlook, the new Outlook, come in line with the old Outlook. However, then it's like they introduced something and they're like, nah, we're going to go back to the old. I don't know. So
Yeah,
it's a slight maybe.
slight maybe.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Voting and archiving questions in Teams Q. Teams Q.
Teams
Teams Q and
Q.
A.
Just
It is Teams
Q.
Q and A.
Kind of like Star Trek. No, yeah.
Oh
Star
no, it
Trek.
was. It
Yeah.
was. It
Q.
was. I forget the actor's name, but he was. Yeah. I don't know.
We're still
So
looking
it's just Teams Q, so you get no answers
for right.
or questions, but you can archive them and vote in archive.
Well, vote it up and then archive some of them.
Okay. Voting enabled. Attendees can prioritize the questions by upvoting. Hmm. That's when you don't have moderation on. People ask a question, and then I guess to upvote it so that yes, more people want to know about it. Please answer this question. That's a really useful feature for town halls and ask me anythings, and
Mm-hmm.
if leadership are wanting to address the questions that more people care about. Hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's got a weird title
Oh, yeah.
though.
Teams Q. Oh, Q, like call queues?
Yeah, and Christopher mentions this upvoting is kind of the same kind of thing
Mm-hmm.
we get in Viva Engage. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just doesn't appear in like a. So I feel like they've always kind of forgotten that piece where you could have
Mm,
connected it through to a conversation in a community
mm-hmm.
rather than just leaving it attached to the meeting only. But yeah, Anyway, we can
Yeah.
save that for the show too,
Yeah.
if we
I
choose
think
to.
first of all, the title is supposed to be Q&A. I would bet. So that's an interesting quirk. Maybe we can mention it on the show and then it'll get changed because we know the product team does watch our show.
Mention it.
Yeah.
Right, we're really going with different
Yeah.
names today.
Why not?
It'll help.
Yeah.
It'll help. And thanks for joining us, Christopher, by the way. That's good to have a friend. Outlook, open attachments and desktop apps from the new Outlook for Windows.
Yeah, and
And their preferred desktop apps.
have you have you experienced this and been frustrated with it, or have you liked this preview feature?
Right. So yeah, just stepping through that, we click on the attachment.
Yeah.
It opens up in almost like a modal window so that you can see the content, and then beside it, the email.
Yeah.
I actually find that useful, but there are times where I would like to just open it and see it in the full application. I think it depends on whether you're wanting to edit it or just read it.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem I've had with it is formatting. There have been times I've opened a document
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever that's attachment in that modal, and you're like, that looks strange. Like highlighting in Word and stuff like that just doesn't. It didn't work at the time that I noticed it. So, with our friend, being able to open up, it makes sense for me in the browser because it's easy. It opens up a tab, with the attachment, in Word or whatever in the browser. But this is talking about desktop, right? And it's going to fire up your desktop app whenever you click it. And this is a pretty big change, I think.
I think it's in line with Teams, and that you have those
Yeah.
browser or in Teams or in desktop.
Yeah.
And you can set your default. But what? Yeah. Yeah, it's new Outlook.
Yeah.
Which is still Outlook on the web in the
But
Electron browser.
But I do, like I said, I do think this is a big change in behavior. I mean, if you think about the whole opening documents with defaults and all that, I mean, it's just been such a big hassle that users have had to deal with in SharePoint. That was a big deal. Like, why won't my files open in, Adobe or whatever? Why is it opening in here and there? So because it's always been a setting, but then it's also kind of at the whim of whatever the default is on your desktop. But anyway, I don't think it's going to be a huge impact, but I think it is a big change, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So far we have 4 maybes out of 9.
It's awesome.
I know. Well, no, we have a maybe, a slightly maybe, and a mention it. Which maybe I should just change that color so that it's really clear. Pink. Hot pink.
Mention it.
Copilot for Microsoft 365. Direct connection to Microsoft SharePoint Organization Assets Library. Copilot. Direct connection to Assets Library. Where are we going with this? Is this where we can use Copilot to grab a logo or a banner or an official asset?
Yeah. This is, you're in Word, you're in PowerPoint, and you ask Copilot for an image of this type. It will suggest those images that are in your asset library.
Brand library or assets library.
Yeah.
Brand approved. Well, that's helpful.
I agree with you. There's some things in here that I have some questions about it, but if we talk about it, I'll bring that up in the show. But I mean, I
I
definitely think this is helpful, and I think brand managers would love this, right? Quit suggesting stocked images as much as I want you to suggest images that maybe we've purchased,
yeah.
or we've created our own, whatever. Um,
The catch is that organizations that have have got a sizable collection are using something like Brand Central, a
mhm,
separate web service,
mhm.
to organize, to upload, to curate the ones that they've purchased. And so I think these assets for now, like this feature will work if you have stored it in the organizational assets library in SharePoint. Um, I guess this will connect at some point to the brain center that is coming.
Well, yeah, I would
Mm.
assume so because we're talking about the same thing. It uses the org
Hmm.
asset library. So
Yep. Uh, maybe dog.
I think it's a mention. I think we'll go
I
ahead and say
mention.
mention it. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if anybody in the chat would agree with me, but I think mention it.
I didn't add it to the list. You didn't add it to
I
the
did.
list. Oh, there
It's
it
right
is.
there.
There, it's right
Why
there.
do don't accuse me of malfeasance. No,
What?
uh,
Negligence.
negligence.
We'll
Yeah.
go with negligence.
I was like,
Yeah, you
well.
neglected to add that message to our list.
Christopher does ask a good question that I don't know the
Uh-huh.
answer to, and we'll ask it in the show. But which
Will
is,
this tie
will
in
it tie
designer
into
in
designer?
PowerPoint?
I don't think so. Right, because designer
Yeah.
is not Copilot. It's. I mean, this message is, you know, specifically. I don't think so.
But I think Brand Center may at some point. You would expect so.
I would hope
Like
so.
make all the connections and
Yeah.
leverage the hard worked assets that your designers and people have made and purchased.
Yeah.
This next one, rewrite in Microsoft Edge, got you excited, didn't it, Daniel?
I don't know about excited. I was totally confused just reading the title. I'm like, oh, they're going to
Rewrite
rewrite it.
Edge, rewrite Edge.
It's no longer Chromium. It's going to be something else.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not what
No,
this is.
no, it's if you know the feature in Copilot, there's the ability to rewrite text. That's what this is.
But
So rewrite in Edge. What are we rewriting?
do people really use this?
Well, I'll be honest here. I really use Copilot? So yeah, rewrite. I would probably use rewrite when I'm really stuck for words, but not
Sure.
frequently.
What what will be like? What are you filling? Because this is only filling things out in Edge.
Mm.
So, like in the browser, right? So, what are you filling in that you need to rewrite?
Job application. Sorry, too too close to the heart.
Like,
No, but I think by having it in Edge and that you can use it in any text box, um, maybe you're creating a blog article somewhere,
mm.
and you just prefer to use the Edge capabilities for
So, are you talking about
rewriting.
like in Word in the browser?
Well, no, because Word has its own
I know.
inside, but
You're
that's
talking about
only
like
if you.
WordPress or anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Okay.
But okay, no, that brings up a good point though, because let's say that you want to use the rewrite feature in Copilot and Edge, but you haven't got Microsoft 365 Copilot. Can you use that rewrite feature inside Word because it's in Edge? Maybe.
I don't know.
Save it for the show if it is the go.
Save it
Should
for the show if it's the go.
me. We've got two definite, a couple of maybes, a slightly maybe. How do we feel about rewriting things in Edge? We need to rewrite the title.
Yeah, no action. I don't understand because this is listed as a service of Microsoft 365 Suite.
That is
Um,
odd. It's like they popped on the wrong. Maybe it's only available for those who have, we'll take a closer look at it, maybe.
Wouldn't they put
It's just missing
Copilot as
details.
this service? I mean, I don't know.
Rewrite has rolled out to all customers as default
They do
on.
apologize for not letting us know, though.
Oh, you mean they've rolled it out already, and that's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, they apologized.
We're sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
I think we've spent too much time on this already.
Hey, that's what this live stream is about, man.
Spending time on it.
Yeah, we spend time on it, bring some value. We talk about the things that people don't talk about, or should be talking about. We do it, so they don't have to have these stupid conversations with themselves.
Is Christopher asking which license is this?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, that's a good question, as opposed to our questions
As opposed to
that we're
what we've
asking
been saying.
ourselves. Yeah, what does this mean? Commercial data protection will apply to rewrite. Okay, got that. So you sign in with your work account
Yeah.
into Edge, you get this feature.
So is it commercial? Commercial, not.
Yeah, not signing in with your Microsoft account,
Yeah.
which anyone can do with Microsoft 365. It doesn't mean that they get all the extra features, but a feature called Rewrite that users compose in Edge. Rewrite helps end users to edit text.
I'm doing it right now. I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, well, I mean, it's there, apparently. They apologize.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Users compose in Edge. And that, again, feels like you're using the Copilot panel in Edge.
Yep,
you're not
that's
on
what
the
I'm using.
page.
Yep. But where's the
And
rewrite?
maybe you have to select some text and do it.
Well, in the compose in Copilot and Edge, it's a whole panel, and you have to put the text in it. So I opened up Word just to figure this out, and this is a tenant that does not have Copilot for Microsoft 365, and so I've opened it up. I've put text there. If it doesn't let me rewrite it, I've put it in the compose and said generate a draft, but I don't see a rewrite. Tone, format, length, report, funny. I don't see anything about rewrite. So this is my problem with this message. Is it like where's
It's talking
the
like we've got
screenshots?
this
Like,
deep familiarity with what they're talking about, but it's got pieces of some things that we're familiar with, but we're not seeing it in product.
No, absolutely. But also, wouldn't it be smart to actually have a screenshot of this?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. Like, if you've already rolled it out, why don't you have a screenshot?
It's easy to take a picture.
I mean, can't the marketing person
Wait.
who submitted this message too late,
No.
can't they go back and provide a screenshot?
No, they can't, Daniel, because they're facing the same challenge you are. They can't actually find what this message is
my
talking
gosh,
about.
That's bad.
That's what it is. Like, can anyone take a screenshot of this? No. Who let this message through? I don't know.
Where is this feature?
We need to rewrite the message now.
There's a regenerate draft, but that's not what this is saying.
There's no action required by you.
Because it doesn't do anything.
However, you can use compose inline enable. See, compose inline.
But I don't see.
That's not
compose
using the
inline.
panel. That's you're in the page inline. Yeah, maybe we just. Stall.
I don't know, man. This is. We can move on. Maybe this is a pause it. It's a probably not until we can figure this out. I'm going to see where can I go in a browser. So for those that are here, we've got a few people watching. Throw in chat. Where would I go to draft text on the web? Don't say WordPress because I'm not going to log into WordPress here. Something that's easy for me to draft text. I want to see if I can get Copilot, but not the Copilot and Edge to do this. I don't know.
Well, here's what we could do. Um, if we decide to cover this on the show,
Yeah.
I could do a job description live
Yeah.
via the Seek website, and then use it to rewrite and make myself sound really fancy so I can score that job.
But here's the problem. I don't think you're going to be able to because I really can't find this feature. So it's like, I don't know. I just,
Probably not.
I don't know.
Let's yeah, we've talked about this for far too long. Let's come
Far
back to
too long.
probably not. It's a
Oh, you're
hard
going to say probably not. Okay.
probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay.
Well, what were you going to say?
I don't know.
Slightly maybe?
No, I think it's more of a probably not because we can't even find it. Although I really want to say, hey, people, if you've rolled out the feature, provide a screenshot.
Show us.
Like,
What
show
is it?
us.
Where
Why
is it?
I-
Is there a link down here?
That doesn't-
Rewrite for eligible end users. No, that just talks about Copilot and commercial data protection. So there's not even like, oh, here, additional information. Come on now. Come on.
Will it be there?
Boom! Edge policies. Not useful.
Edge policies?
Nope. Here's how you turn it off.
Right.
Turn what off? What is it?
Yeah. We can't, we don't know because you haven't told us or shown us.
Yep.
I don't know. Part of me wants to say, let's talk about it because it's such a bad message. I'm bad as in
Oh, no, I see what you mean.
it's just
Yeah.
not telling us what we need.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Probably maybe. Maybe.
I don't know.
Where's the energy here, man?
I don't
Yes,
know.
we're gonna do this. We're gonna rewrite history by rewriting the message and explaining it to the world.
Oh, see, that would be helpful.
Okay, let's do that
I
then.
wonder if we
Mention
could
it.
do that. How can we rewrite this message?
Let's get really, inceptionist about
Really
this.
cheeky.
Copy the text from the message, put it in Copilot.
But
say,
is
make
that
sense
the,
of
is
this.
that the
No, it's not the feature.
is that
The feature would be, in my opinion, that if this was, let's make it even really relevant to the person who wrote this message. I go to a portal to write a message for the message center. It is in Microsoft Edge. I am writing the description and the message, and I need help. So I use the rewrite feature in Edge to rewrite the message about rewriting in Edge.
that got complicated. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And we're losing, like, there's people dropping like flies.
No, they're
50 or
not
so
dropping like flies.
we had 100 people right there at one point.
Yeah, and we still have 90. It's fine.
Well, that's 10.
Okay.
Dad jokes kill.
I don't know. Let's keep
Let's
going.
move.
I mean,
Hey.
we already marked this one, so let's
did. Let's go.
Keep going.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Video in town halls will display without cropping. Yes, please. No.
I
Got
agree
pictures.
with this. But it also presents some issues. And if we talk about it on the show, then we'll talk. I mean, it just feels like, yes, but in reality, if you're going to show the whole video, doesn't that squish your content? I mean, in these screenshots, it looks like it doesn't squish the content because it's very convenient. However, doesn't that mean their content's going to get squished over? Because
No. So that gutter.
it just means
where-
your face is going to be smaller.
Yes. Yep. So it's that same, roughly that same square, but inside that, a bit like when people put horizontal video inside the vertical TikTok.
Yeah.
It'll fit inside it, but
We didn't give an option. I want to pause here. If you want us to talk about rewrite in Microsoft Edge and make a fool of ourselves, you can look at, for those that are live with us here, and there's a few, you can go right under chat. There's a $sign. If you click that $sign, it'll donate money to us because we make no money for this. It will donate money to us, and you could say, talk about rewrite in Edge. Or you could say, no, please don't.
I would pay to hear Daniel talk about this.
Okay, let's go back.
You know what?
What?
Is this open to friends and family of the show, or is it like a competition where they're not allowed to be? Because I could hit that dollar sign and make you do it. I'm
No,
happy to pay the
no,
$2 or whatever
it
it
is not
is to
open
get.
to you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you,
Not open
you
to you.
you you just talk to the audience at the moment about the
No,
video
don't do that. It's gonna.
call.
No, don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that. Daryl, don't do it. Daryl. Daryl.
Oh, please, come on now. I'm gonna do it.
Daryl. Don't do it.
Super chat. That's what it is. It's only going to
Um,
cost me $2 to get you to do this.
no, it has to be more than. Stop, Daryl. Okay, this one. Videos and town halls. I like this because even right now you could tell in YouTube that's the same functionality, right? So if you're watching this, you see us. We're cropped. It is not our whole stuff. So if I come over here and I'm leaning over this way and I'm like, "Come on, Daryl, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be silly. Please don't do that."
No, of course not.
The people on YouTube are not able to see me. So it's I get it. I think it's awesome, and we should totally. So I think we should talk about this one.
I think you're right. What's my security code for my credit card?
Daryl,
What?
focus.
Okay,
That one's we're doing it.
we're doing it. We are doing it. Squirrel. So that is town hall. Mention it. All right. And next up.
This one is. I don't know what product this is for though.
Apply suggestions for coaching by Copilot in
No,
Outlook.
you skipped the part that I was commenting about.
What?
Microsoft Copilot for Microsoft 365 : is the way you say it. Colon. We say colon around here, but
Colon.
colon. All right. Do you
Yep.
like this one?
Well, so what's happening here is, and I've used the coaching feature. I've got a video about it as well. It's interesting. It gives me 3 different options about how I might want to reword my email, and it's funny too because you can actually fix it, then run it again, and it might even say the same advice. So you feel like you're chasing your tail.
Nice.
But the thing this is suggesting is, oh yeah, love what you've come up with, Copilot. Apply it all. Yep, no problem. I'm good with that. Yep, just write the message and send it off. That's how it comes across to me. Like I like what I see, apply it, run with it. Use with
agree.
caution.
Well, sure. Use it. Actually, read it. Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
But
Fair share.
yeah. Okay. What are you doing?
So, yeah,
What are you doing?
nothing.
I'm not doing the message. If you pay, I'm not doing it.
But you didn't say the
I'm not doing it.
what?
I'm not doing it if you pay. Just telling you. Okay.
It
Are we
wasn't
talking
me.
about this one?
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
What? Oh wow! It looks like the show paid you to cover the rewrite message.
And people
How did
can't-
that happen?
I don't think everybody else can see this. I don't know. Everybody that's watching, do you see that in chat? Where apparently the show paid 2 New Zealand dollars, which I don't know what that equates to US, but Daniel has
Like,
to talk
a
about
quarter.
rewrite and edge. Let us know if you can see that in the chat, please. I told you I'm not doing it. I don't know why. You just wasted money.
Don't argue with the show. The show has spoken.
Oh my god.
Hey, this is the first time I've paid you a salary here.
Yeah, no,
It's
no
2 New
kidding.
Zealand dollars.
Let us know if you can see it in the chat, please. Okay. We're mentioning this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
This is what I'm asking. Oh my goodness. They say
Yep.
they can see it in chat.
Yeah, they can see it. I have witnesses. You're doing the message. We did this last week,
this
and I had to cover the one that everyone voted for. So
Here's the
that's how it
problem:
works.
is that anyway, we're going to run into the problem. I'm going to show you. All right, let's
No,
talk about
no, I'm
this.
doing this the American way. I campaigned. I got campaign
You
dollars.
can't. No, no. The American way. I paid you. You must do it. Oh no. Okay. Microsoft Clipchamp remove image background. So
Yes.
from videos.
Yep. Great.
I agree it's great, but come on, like I read it or at first I'm like, oh, we get to remove backgrounds from videos? That's cool. No. You get to remove backgrounds from images that you're going to add to videos.
What? Oh yeah. You can make a background in the original PNG or JPEG and remove. I mean, look, seriously, if you are removing people, no, that's still a green screen feature. Why is it not that? Plenty of the video.
So it's just
software does
images.
that.
It's not video. I mean, it's in the video because that's what
Yeah.
Clipchamp does, but it is not. It's not. You have a video like I have a video right now, and you go remove Daniel, and then. And
Yeah, well, so the thing that I put in the thumbnail for our message sorting session, I grabbed that from the where is it? How to remove image background removal from Clipchamp. So the blog.
Okay.
You look at the blog.
Yep.
Remove background. Now, this looks like someone talking in a video
Yep.
with a background,
Yep.
and it's been removed.
Yep. But it's not.
But
It's a
it's not
screenshot.
that. Okay.
I mean,
I'll
it's
do
a
that
great
with the
feature.
graphics software.
I don't want to. I'm not.
Taking photos.
But it's
with
not
green
what I
screen.
thought it was.
No, so it'll help you create a thumbnail, but it is not about recording a training video, taking the video of the trainer and cutting them out and dropping them on something, which you can do in PowerPoint.
Yeah, and I think it's that. It's like you're putting an image into. You want to talk over an image,
Yeah.
right, in a video. So you're adding an image, and you want to remove the background while you talk. So that's what it's showing there is you remove that.
Yeah.
Or, there's other use cases too. You remove the background and put whatever it is where,
I've
on
cut a
top of
person
something else.
out,
Yep.
and now I can make
A new background.
them appear on the background.
Put them on the stage of your conference with
Okay.
your logos. Some famous
Yeah.
person.
I'm actually having a discussion with Dua Lipa. Here we go, and she's answering the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. Okay, so we're both underwhelmed.
I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great feature, but is it like great? No, it's
No, I mean, it was great when I was talking about it when what I thought it was. And I described it as, oh, great, they've added a standard feature of cutting out a speaker talking in green screen, like we can do with replace backgrounds or virtual backgrounds in Teams.
yeah. But that's not it.
Probably not. Slightly
Probably
not.
not.
Probably not. Well,
Probably
I
not.
mean, we are at the top of our list now.
We are.
So we blitz up probably nots.
I think we need to talk about the feed for Viva Connections. Maybe. Make that
Mention
slightly
it.
maybe. I don't know. That
One,
pop up.
two.
I think that appointment creation thing. We marked it as slight maybe, but I don't know that it's a thing.
Well, no. If it's a slight maybe, and we've already got 6 maybes.
Yeah.
It's the advantage of using
6 mention it. Yep.
mentions rather, yeah.
But we could do more than 6, but we're not going to. Although that maybe is an interesting one. We're not
This
doing the
one?
rewrite. We're not doing the
What?
rewrite.
We're not doing the rewrite. No, you're doing the rewrite. I paid you for it.
You didn't pay me. You paid the channel. That doesn't come to me.
So the channel paid the channel.
The channel paid the channel, and it's in, you know. And the secret is it.
Were you about to say it's in New Zealand dollars? Because it's only it's not even half a coffee from Starbucks.
Well, $2 US is not even either. I'm wondering like what that conversion is. Okay, we can do that later. Here, convert.
I must remind myself to take my credit card off our channel just in case you go ahead and
No, I'm gonna. Oh, it's gonna
do
be
the
more than
same.
$2 for sure.
you pay
So
yourself more
one
than
New
two.
Zealand dollars is 60 cents. So that was $1.20 US that you
Yeah, man. Yeah.
donated, minus the credit card fees.
With every penny.
Oh my!
To hear you talk about rewrite
All right.
in Edge.
I don't want to talk about Edge.
So it's assigned to Daniel.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. People, why are you supporting him? I feel like y'all are encouraging him with your silence.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Okay. So we've got that one sorted. I feel like talking about...
No. Yes, we've got that one sorted. Now we need to assign other ones, right?
What are you assigning? No, but that's a probably not. Or do you want to do clip channel?
I don't care. I'm just...
Oh, I see. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Very good. Everything else is me.
Yeah, I mean...
Very childish.
And spending $2.
No, that's not childish. That's how adults do it. We invest. Like I said, the American way. It was campaign funds.
But you're not American.
We'll get rid of our maybe.
All right.
Because attachments.
Getting rid of clip channel.
And then, yeah. Copilot for coaching. I'm happy to do that one. Video town hall.
You better be happy to do all of them.
Hey. You.
Me. I know.
All right.
I'll do this one.
Thank you. Do not rewrite the rewrite because there were dollars involved. I'll change it later. It's still not fair. No. You want to do the SharePoint one for Viva Connections, right? Yeah, do that one. And
so I have 2 and you have 4. I think that's pretty much the way it should be.
Yeah, no, we've got to fix something here. That edge one is
I moved it.
Thank you. You put it in the right position because then it will be
know,
Daniel
'cause
Darrell.
I knew you were going to
you're a
change
good
it
sport.
later anyway.
You're honoring the contract that we signed.
Everybody, what do you think? What do you think about messages? Did we do it right? Did we do it wrong? Did Darrell do me dirty by forcing me for
$1.20.
$1.20.
It's still,
Please.
it's 20 cents more than some of those crazy, I'm selling this for $1 to the city type contracts. So,
Are we happy, peeps? We've got several live, so are you happy? Because if you're happy, we're happy, and if you're not happy, then we can force Darrell to do something crazy.
how does that work?
Throw it in chat. I don't know, because
Are they going to pay?
well, yeah. I mean, you could pay if you want to pay Darrell to. Oh, you could up it. You could pay more than $2 New Zealand to make Darrell cover that message. See how that works?
Like an auction?
Yeah, kind of like an auction.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Should be fun. I know. I won't know what to say about Edge rewrite. Yeah, exactly. I want to see Daniel squirm as well. I'll help him out. We'll figure this out. But he's already had more experience than I because he's gone in and opened it up and tried things out. And I think with the greater experience to cover this message, I feel it should be Daniel. And I'm willing to put money on that.
Apparently.
I have put money on that.
All right, peeps.
We're good.
Thanks for joining us for this crazy whatever this was.
Is it ever sane?
Yeah, no, it was fine. It's okay.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for being here and watching and
Mm.
participating. Thank you so much for jumping in chat, and we will see you on Monday with the show that
Mm.
you helped produce.
Yep. Good to have you here.
Yep,
Thanks for joining.
absolutely. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
And the hang up button is right over here.